Hi, this is Terry McMillan from Accountability. Today's video is going to take you through a new integration that we've created between accountability and a very interesting and very popular project management tool called Trello. Those of you who are not familiar with Trello, it has over 1 million daily users, was recently acquired in 2017, was acquired by the Australian company Atlassian. When we recently surveyed our clients and asked them what sorts of project management tools they were using, Trello came up a number of times, and that really created our interest in producing an integration to allow those agencies that are using Trello in some form or another for project management to be able to neatly integrate that with accountability. So let's have a look at how the integration works. So here's my Trello account. It's fairly simple. It's made up of notice boards, or boards as they're called, and then within those boards there are lists. So each kind of project, or these individual items, are called cards in Trello. They're kind of basically a to-do item. So I'm going to go and close Trello now, go back to my accountability account, and let's just create a new job in accountability so that we can show the first part of the integration. I'm going to select the client that this belongs to. So we're creating a job for our client Acme. Let's say this is a new product launch, TVC. We'll give it a television commercial as a description. What I'm going to do now is go to the messages, the jobs messages function on accountability, and we're going to create a message. So let's say now we've created this job and we want to brief at one of our internal teams to start working on this. So let's say we want them to create some concepts. So we'll give the message a subject of concepts, and say, guys, let's develop some stuff for the client meeting. So you've got all the flexibility within here in terms of formatting, bullet points, etc. So develop 3 concepts. I think we got 3, not 34. And storyboards. So the message can have as much content as you want. And so this is the accountability standard message screen, but you'll see here, because my Trello account is linked, I'm able to select which Trello board and list that I want to send this message to. So I'm going to send this to my development list, but again, what's available here depends on the way that you've structured your Trello account. And so now when I click send, that message, as well as being sent, if I had decided to send that internally or via email to other accountability users, it's also now being sent to Trello, and you'll see a link here showing that it's been sent through to Trello. So our job number here was ACME 0149, new product launch TVC. Let's have a look now. If I go into my Trello account, what's happened. So in the background, the API from accountability is communicated with Trello, and when we go to our accountability board in Trello, you'll see the new card that's been created here for the new product launch. So the accountability job number and job description are shown. As we go into that card, you'll see our subject is shown there and the information. So now we've created that card within Trello, and we can use all of the project management features and functions within Trello. So that's the first part of the integration. The second part is that, and this was asked of us by some of our clients who use Trello, it's like, hey, our people are working in these Trello cards all day. Wouldn't it be great if they could update their accountability timesheet when they're working on a card directly from within Trello? So what we've done is used, Trello has an internal function called power-ups, and what it is really is power-ups are a way for other companies such as accountability to integrate functionality within Trello itself. So what we've done is we've created a power-up called Track Time within Trello. So now within this card, any of your users in your Trello account who are also accountability users, if they click on that button within the card, we can now create a timesheet entry that will post directly through to accountability. So let's say here that I've just attended a client meeting. I can put some notes in there. We're able to select the account, well, we know the accountability job because that was linked through from the card that was created. We can select the task type the same way that you would if you were entering the timesheet directly in accountability. We've entered some notes, and we can, let's say, for example, we're going to put in 1.5 hours there. What day is it? It will default to today, and let's save that entry. So immediately I do that, that time entry would be posted through into my accountability timesheet. So if I go back to accountability now, for example, and I go to my time, let's just load that. Then you'll see my timesheet load for this week, and here is the 1.5 hours that I just recorded within Trello. So really, no need in that case if I'm working exclusively within Trello to go into my accountability timesheet at all if I don't want to. Obviously I can. In fact, from within Trello itself, if we go back to the Track Time app, there's a couple of things within here. You've got a link here to my accountability time. So if you click that, that will immediately log you in to your accountability account and take you straight to my time if you're not already logged into accountability. A couple of other little features here. You'll see the start clock. So there's also a feature to enable you to be able to use a stopwatch of sorts. So for example, I've already recorded 1.5 hours on this job, but if I click on start clock now, in the background, my stopwatch will run against that, and the system will start recording until I go back into Track Time and tell it that I've finished by clicking stop clock, and then the number of hours that have accumulated will automatically be posted through as a separate timesheet entry onto my job. And you'll also see it shows a history here of how many hours I have already allocated against this particular card or job in accountability. All right, so that explains the integration. There is some setup required. It's fairly simple, and we've got good documentation on our help site for your administrator in terms of how to connect your Trello account to accountability. We hope that you find the feature interesting and that it makes the life of you and the other people in your agency easier. Thank you.